Hey, what's up? So, I'm still trying to get used to videos, so right now I'm just making whatever comes to mind. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show off my books. Some of them at least. If you want me to show off all of them, I have to go home and do that. Not the best option. I'm still way too tall. I'm gonna sit on my bed. It's not the best option. I'm gonna show off the books I just bought recently. I got about $50 worth of Barnes & Noble gift cards for Christmas, and I kind of just bought them. So just bought a whole bunch of books. This video is directly shot after the Loot 8 video, so yeah, it's pretty similar. If you notice these in the background, that's what those were. So I'll show you what I got. This is the stack of books that I plan to read this semester, hopefully, if I have time. I need to divvy up my time differently. What I do is I watch anime, play visual novels, read books, read, right now, goodness me, Harry Potter fan fiction. Great one. I'm reading Dumbledore's Army in the Year of Darkness. I don't know why I went from anime to Harry Potter. Harry Potter's great, by the way. I'm doing that, also doing my job. I'm trying to read all the library books I'm getting. It's just a lot of stuff. Plus, I gotta do homework, exams, study Japanese, stuff like that. So, planning to read these. Where did they go? Here they are. I've already started this one. My youth romantic comedy is wrong as I expected. I watched the anime of this, both seasons. Really good. I like the second season better, because Best Girl was introduced into the second season. So there's that. I've already started reading this one. I'm about 75 pages in. I only have book 1 right now. I'm not planning on getting book 2 until I finish this one. Being like, yeah, that's a good investment. I should probably get book 2. I'm going to anyways, but I'm going to finish this first. So, that's good. I've noticed reviews and websites, and I saw this on Amazon. Amazon was like, hey, you should check out this book. I'm like, I don't know. I looked it up online. I saw some translations of it. Finally, I was like, all right, going in blind with this one. I have no idea what this is about. I got Rising of the Shield Hero. So, this is book one. I am very interested in light novels. I prefer light novels over manga, simply because they add more detail and give more emotional depth to the character than they do in the manga. I mean, here, give me a sec. I'll get manga. Like, I have no problem with manga, but if it's offered in light novel form, because it was a light novel first, and then turned into a manga, and then turned into an anime, which is usually how it works, I'll get the light novel, because the light novel is the main source material. If it was a web novel first, tough luck for me. I'm not gonna go find the web novel and read it there. Like, here's the manga for Blood Blockade Battlefront. If you haven't read this series, it's pretty good. Made by the same guy who wrote Trigon. I saw the anime for this, and that was amazing. Season 2's coming out this summer. I'm excited for that. I basically got all the books, 1 through 7, that are officially in English. I'm up to book 5, I think. I have them all behind you there, but that's why I'm keeping those books. So I'm planning on getting all of these if there's any more that come out. So I don't know. Sorry about the total shift here, but yeah, light novel for Rising of the Shield Hero. I've read page 1. It looks good. So, this one here, I haven't watched the anime. I've read 20 pages of the manga because I saw it at a public library, and I was like, all right, hey, what the heck? If it's good, I'm going to have to get them all, and that's going to be the greatest thing in the world, because money. Okay, yeah, I got Spice and Wolf, book 1. I got this in a used condition, because it was like $3 used. By the way, buying used books is a lot cheaper than buying them new. Like this book here, The Rising of the Shield Hero, This is $14. I got it used for $7. So 50% off. This is 14 as well. Excuse me, this is 13 on the back here. I got this for $3. Now the thing is, with buying used, you always have to pay shipping. It's usually almost always $4 shipping, so I got this for $7, which is hell of a lot, cheaper than $13 plus shipping there, unless you go get a special deal and have, free shipping with orders over $50, which is something I do. The only problem with buying used, so far, this is the worst book I've received. The worst condition of a book I've received used. And by that I mean, usually they have the dot here. If you can see that dot. Usually they have that dot. It just means this is new. I mean used. So, worst condition because right here in the corner, I don't know if you could see that, it's a little just folded over. And then there's some minor scuff wears from like brushing on a table. Maybe there was like salt or something and it scratched the cover. Yeah, this is the worst condition I've received a used book in. Buy used books. It's a lot cheaper. This one, I don't know if you saw this book. This book, I saw the anime. That's about it. It convinced me to get the light novels. If anime is just a thing to go, hey, go buy the source material, you'll like it. So I got myself Overlord. Only comes in hardcover editions. So, I mean, if it comes in softcover, I've never seen it. Besides, hardcover anime books are by far the coolest thing ever. I've got the Isolator series by Reki Kawahara, who wrote Sword Art Online and Excel World. Those are hardcover books. Those are super cool. This one's got this nice jacket to it too. The jacket comes off. Underneath it's just pitch black, which is the coolest thing ever. Black books. But really, on the back of it, all it says is, "The world is yours." I don't know if you can read that. If you can't, then sorry. But that's cool. But then once you open it up, on the front cover flap here, it's got the synopsis. So that, if it didn't, that'd be the coolest thing ever. I don't know why this is in the pop. This is Black Bullet 4. I say 4 because it's book 4. I put it here. I haven't read this yet. This is the last book of the anime series. I've read up to book 3. I got book 4 and I haven't read it yet. And I just got book 5, which is after the anime. So that's gonna be something that I'm excited to get to this, because Black Bullet is one of my favorite series. So I'm ready. I'm excited to see what happens, especially because once again with the whole light novel manga argument here, there's a lot more detailed in the light novels than there is in the anime. But there's probably more details in the manga than there is in the anime. But there's more details in the light novel than there is in the manga. So, you can see my preference there. Plus, I prefer reading. Going back to the whole Loot 8 thing, I got No Game, No Life number 5. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm covering the 5. I am. I'm excited because book 3 was the end of the anime. So, I've read book 4. I'm excited. Book 5 got delayed. I have it here. Knowing Yu Kayama, Kamiya? I don't know. I haven't pronounced names in a while. It's gonna end on a cliffhanger. And I know book 6 is getting a movie adaptation, which is like a prequel, I think it was, or it was book 8. One of the two. Anyways, this author also has Clockwork Planet. That's being turned into an anime. I don't know when that comes out. It might come out fall this year. I don't know. We'll find out. Then we're going to like my second favorite light novel series. This one is The Irregular Magic High School, book 3. This one's really good. A lot of detail in here, and it's really just talking. Talk. So, it's going to be fun and interesting to see, but hopefully it'll be good. This one starts the arc of the 9 schools competition. I've seen the anime. It's really good. I've read the prequel manga 3 years ago. It's going to be great. I'm excited. And then, trash on me all you want, I got Sword Art Online Volume 4. This is progressive. So this is like the floor by floor analysis. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole climb up. Last I knew, we were on floor 5. It'll tell me at the front here. Give me a sec. Yeah, we just hit 5th floor, it looks like. It's got more of Best Girl. According to my brother, really, is Argo. If you can see her there. There she is. I'll just cover up her second best girl. There's Argo. So, that's the info broker. You only see her once in the anime. She was the one that told him about the tree in the woods when Kirito was all obsessed about Sachi. If you remember that. So, that's about all the books I'm planning to read. Oh, I lied. I've got one more book. Once again, here's all of Blood Blockade Battlefront. Books 2 through 7 here. You saw book 1 earlier, so yeah. Series I'm excited about. Bakemonogatari. This is book 1. I've already read Kizu Monogatari. I read this before I saw the movies, which is a good thing, because what happened to me was I watched the anime series first, and then once I caught up to Kizu Monogatari, because I watched them in the order that they aired, which I totally recommend you do. So I stopped right before Kizu Monogatari, the movies there. I read the book, which is something that you should experience. If you can read the book before you watch the anime, it's definitely a good thing to see. Like if you read the manga before an anime, or you read Harry Potter before the Harry Potter movies come out, then you could be like, oh, I liked this. I'm excited to see this, and this. And then when you see them in action, then it's like the greatest thing in the world. So, I got Bakemonogatari, and I've read Kizu Monogatari. So, they just recently, by the time of this video, they just released the cover for book 2 of Bakemonogatari. They split these into 3 parts instead of 2 parts like they did in Japan. So that's going to be interesting to see. This one's focusing on Hitagi crab and Hachikuchi snail. But yeah, the next one's going to be focused on, I don't remember. It's on the cover. I'll look it up and tell you. I mean, I'll put it in later. But yeah, so far that's all my books. I got more under here. But nah, I'll get to them later. If you want to see them, just let me know in the comments. That's weird saying that for the first time. I don't know. Hopefully I can get more used to doing videos and doing more. So, yeah, see you next time.